Welcome back. How are you all? This is Flashback Fridays, MICPT.com, and we have the one and only owner of the Made in Compton Store. Bone, how are you today?
I'm good and yourself.
Good. What about this new show, Flashback Fridays?
Oh, I'm digging this. I'm loving the backdrop.
Okay. Cool. Absolutely. It's so cool. Teddy G. And remember the popcorn machine?
Oh yeah, give me some of that popcorn.
That was too good. Absolutely. So, is there something that you want to share right off the top?
Oh yeah, man. We got a lot of memories at the Main Compton store. So we're gonna share them with y'all. We got clips and we got, old footage of interactions with different customers and, different things happening on different days. So yeah, let's roll it.
All right. Wow, that part right there. Now, tell us about what it was like to create that video.
Oh man, shout out to my man Julian. I
Shout
mean,
out.
he put that together. That was all out his mind. He did the treatment and everything.
Oh, wow. That part right there. I tell you, it's something about it. Oh, man. When you look at something from back in the day, you just think, like, wow, you know what? We didn't even have Teddy G at that time.
Man, Teddy G was long way, light years away.
Right, exactly. And he all in the intro of Flashback
Man,
Fridays. But just to think that's pretty neat. It looks like you all had a wonderful time. He did a phenomenal job. And just think Compton High School was still in development at the time, or what? What was going on?
oh no, that was before they even tore it down. You see, we were standing
I
by the
told me,
field.
right. I was like, what? Now, amazing. And just think, we know we have another video coming up right now. You introducing the book to this movie.
Oh man,
Amazing.
and shout out to Big Tweet for letting us use that Rag 57.
Yes, absolutely. So nice. I'm trying to tell you, got a chance to meet him too. That was pretty cool. All right, here we go.
Man, they see me, they think, I'm just a guy from the streets, but they don't know I was raised in the church. And, my first 12 years of life was just church and school. And then, by having a God fearing mother that was a Sunday school teacher,
Mm-hmm.
spirituality is really embedded in me. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, you just gotta, go a little bit deeper than the surface and then you get it. And that's what you're getting in the book. It's going deeper than scratching the surface. It's like, really into how my mind it operates and, you know, how I digest stuff and, how I come to conclusions. And,
Mm-hmm.
really like, I dream a lot and not
Mm-hmm.
just, dream about goals, but actually dream when I'm asleep. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, it's a lot of connections made that's on another level, like with a spiritual plane. And it just, a lot of things I tried to express and articulate to my best of my ability in the book so people can really understand, what I went through was traumatic, but at the same time, it was like a rebirth. It's deeper than the streets. It's deeper than what's going on in the streets. It's really like a spiritual war, good versus evil. And I never really looked at myself as being a bad person. So I always try to say something positive, even in the dark of the light. So, it's just one of the things where, the book, it got a lot of good things in it. And then it got, some tragic things in it. But at the same time, it's like, I persevered, you know what I mean? And, I kept going and I'm still going. And now I feel like, I got the Ambassador of Peace Award. I feel like I want to usher in peace and usher in a new chapter, something where the city of Compton can be, more united instead of divided. So, check out the book. It's like a good read and it's more positive than it is negative. So at the end of the day, I feel like, I'm adding something to it instead of taking away from it.
Ooh, that part right there. That's deep. That's deep. Tell us about the fact that you have a book. You've have two books now. Tell us like your journey up into this part. I know this is just Flashback Fridays and we are highlighting uh different videos, but I'm sure it's some other people that want to hear that. Especially you now have a podcast called The Game Ain't Safe that's held on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. right here on
Man,
CPT Channel 12 content.
the game ain't safe. The book, that was therapy. It was like a good release. And it was a way to put that behind me, what happened. And
Hmm.
the fitting room, that was like a super release. It wasn't therapeutical, it was fun. It was an adventure. And
No.
just working with you, coming together with the ideas, it was a beautiful thing.
Oh,
And turned into a nice piece. I think it's almost as classic as the Twilight Zone.
absolutely, absolutely. And so I'll be glad when we have more people to get a chance to read the book. And absolutely, it is in the store and it's available now. And it's even a major poster inside the store, too. So that way people can see it from the front door, the fitting room. Absolutely. So,
Yeah,
yes.
we're gonna have to turn both of those books into movies so people will get it, so to reach the masses. Because, like
Mm-hmm.
they say, people they don't like to read no more. So, we have to turn it into a movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, and some people say they do like to read, but there's some people remember just like how you were saying when you, unfortunately, when you was in jail, that you were talking
Hmm.
about how you got a chance to read quite often too, and when you got a chance to see the videos, then it got a chance to marinate, impact you in a certain way.
Yeah, the book was always better than the movie, though.
Mhm, mhm. So just having both realms from what you now that you're an author, how does that make you feel?
Oh, it makes me feel good. Now we just got to cross over into the movie realm.
That part, I got you. Absolutely. Well, with that in mind, we do have another video that talks about Compton in the Box
Oh
from
man, let's get to it.
Compton is more than just a city. It's a heartbeat of culture, music, and resilience. But how do you capture that spirit in one experience? Introducing Compton in a Box, a carefully curated collection that brings the essence of Compton straight to your doorstep. From the stories to the art to the flavor, you'll find pieces that honor its history and celebrate its future. Whether you're from Compton, connected to it, or a great supporter of the Made in Compton store, this is more than a box. It's a journey. And whether you choose the basic, custom, or deluxe Compton in a box, you're taking home a piece of pride. Discover it today at MICPT.com and subscribe to stay Compton up.
that part right there. Now, when you see something that you created, I mean, you just visualize and just see it coming to fruition. What is that flashback like?
Oh, it's amazing. It's just like it goes back to the thing, don't be scared to do it, just do it. like for lack of a better expression, the Nike slogan, just do it. And
Mm.
we did it, and the people received it well, and it was a nice, well thought out idea, and it got good savings involved. So it just really leveled the playing field for the people that thought we was a little high. It kind of balanced it out. It gave them another platform to support us on.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, it is definitely the best deal going. I mean, I know, I mean, just is recorded, but we know three hoodies and to get two of them, pay for two of them, and get the third one free at the end of the year, and knowing that the Compton in the box is a better deal, it's just it's just one of those things because there's some people that just don't want to be on the membership, and that's usually what you see anywhere. Most of the time, buy two get one free, buy two get one free, and that's what it is. But amazingly, the Compton in the box is a better deal than
Oh, absolutely, totally agree with you. It's the best thing under the Made in Compton roof.
Absolutely, absolutely. So just think about it, just think about it, and knowing that this Flashback Fridays and the Compton in the box can be ordered at any time, 24 hours. But we also have another video here that speaks to the robes. Can you tell us about Compton and knowing that you want to just think about some of those other great times that you had at Compton High School and the low times, like we just was referencing the Chevy that you was rolling in. And just to note that even after a long day of making all those t-shirts at once upon a time in your garage and then just now looking at 2025 at the end of the year, you have a luxury item called Made in Compton Roll.
Oh man, it's a beautiful thing. I think if I had it in high school, I'd have been brass enough to wear it to school because I was one of them dudes. I like to flare, but at the same time, I know they'd have sent me back home wearing that robe, just the robe to school.
That's funny. I know that's right. That's cool. That's cool. Well, let's check this out.
Got me in my feelings. Got me in my feelings. Got me in my feelings. Got me in my
Oh man. And I'll tell you that robe is so plush. Feels so good. Oh my gosh.
Man, I did it for the moms and dads in the city that feel underappreciated. Either you could treat yourself to one, or you got your significant other treat you to one.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just the piggyback or flashback rather about the time where the a person came into the store and was recently talked about Compton in the box in the manner in which they saved 2 months of Compton in the box so that way they would use it for Christmas gifts. How neat was
Oh, that
that?
was smart. She was a genius for that move.
Yeah, and absolutely. I was like, come on, keep going. And then, there was another guy, a father and daughter that came actually, and the daughter, knew the sizes of the people that he wanted to buy gifts for. So it just worked out. They was able to come and do their Christmas shopping like that too.
Oh man, Compton in the box is the gift that gives so much. You can give some of it away and it still, won't hurt your pockets.
Absolutely. So it's pretty neat. And then speaking about the robe and so many people ask, well, I'm not sure, can I fit that? And then as soon as I tell them that, yeah, no, there's somebody six like on 6'4" then put it on. Absolutely. And then they're actually intrigued. And I'm like, okay, well, um, Yeah, just know that it comes in a bag just like this. Oh my goodness. And there was another guy that he was on TikTok and he just bought the robe. And it was like a week before he came and picked it up. But he was like, Christmas is getting close. So now I'm going to come pick it up. How neat is that? Knowing that this is unique. And oh, if we could have recorded what he had to share about knowing that his mom
Oh
was going
man.
to get a very unique gift this year.
Oh
It's
yeah, he said, man, his mom is gonna love that robe. He said
abs-
he even outdid his little brother. He said his little brother said he had to step his gift giving game up for the year after he
mhm,
seen that robe.
absolutely, absolutely. And the way he was talking about how much his mom loves Compton and all her Compton gear and everything, it almost made me think like Compton Nation. You know what I mean? It's like Compton
Oh
Nation.
man,
Amen. I was like,
absolutely.
I had to get Teddy G to write or talk about something about that. It'd be fun. But yeah, just Flashback Fridays. It just make you think about all those different times, and it's pretty neat that now that I think about it, this is at the end of the year, and usually that's what people do. And even I noticed my Instagram, not my Instagram, but my iPhone has been doing stories. End of the year stories, and here we
Hmm.
podcast Flashback Fridays.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to showcase one of a couple of them stories off their iPhone that they put together.
Oh man, it's pretty neat because it's been a lot of pictures. Absolutely. So we have over 3,000 videos on it.
Oh
Instagram,
wow.
the Made in Compton brand one now. Absolutely. So yeah, it's been pretty neat. And now with that in mind, we have a new poster on the front of the store. You want to talk about the gift cards?
Oh yeah, we have the Made in Compton store gift cards, and right now if you get two, you can get two for 75, and it'll save you 25%, and you can turn around and spend it and get your full $100 value. So the Made in Compton store gift card is the way to go. It's another way to crunch numbers, but still nothing beats Compton in the box.
That part right there, absolutely. But how precious is this? There's another poster that talks about donating Teddy G's to foster care agencies. And just really quick, you want to speak on that? Like, I mean, doing a lot of different things. People are doing a lot of things in the world to help give back at this time of the year because a lot of people are sad, and especially a lot of children that's not with their parents. They are, very sad as well. So they are looking forward to all the toy drives in communities worldwide. Uh,
Absolutely. But then we got to remember the kids in the foster care system. Sometimes they don't get nothing for Christmas. I mean, if they do, it'd be the bare necessities. It'd be like a shirt or some pants. It don't be, no toys or nothing. So that's why we started the Teddy G campaign. Because what's better than a teddy bear? I mean, kids got a good imagination. They can talk to their teddy bear. The teddy bear can become their best friend. So
mm,
that's why we started to donate a Teddy G to a foster kid campaign. And
absolutely,
so far, we done gave out over 20 Teddy G's, and we're setting to give out 1 million of them. So, let's just keep, donating, and we keep matching the donations, and we just keep giving them to the foster care agencies and make
yeah.
sure they land into a foster kid's hand.
Absolutely. And like you were sharing one time, wouldn't that be really neat that a child grows up and then comes back and shares, like, oh man, the man in Compton store. I read that. Maybe they learned to read too. And they seen, that this says made in the Compton store on their teddy bear. And they was able to carry it everywhere because, Teddy G is small and it's palpable and it can go in pockets and backpacks and just won't get in the way. But there's always someone to using personification to hold on to and imagine, like you said, having a conversation that can build you up and so forth. That yeah, because I mean, some of the children that just don't make it, out of elementary school without without just knowing that somebody loves them or something, feels like love to them. And foster care is different than some of the other entities, although all the entities, just thank goodness so many people have nonprofits to support them, and it's just out of love people are helping in various communities. That foster care agencies, it seems like they just forget. Sometimes we don't hear that many things about people donating to the children that's there waiting for adoption.
Man, and that's sad.
Yeah. So this is really great. Absolutely. Teddy G, donating a Teddy G to a foster care agency is just a matter, even if you're online, you hear this podcast down the line, know that you can go on MICPT.com and make a note or make sure you call the store and let us know that you want to donate a Teddy G. So you're just ordering online. Otherwise, we're going to ship Teddy G to you. And now Teddy G has his own box as well. You know, so pretty neat. It's so precious. Yeah.
Oh
Well, with
yeah, Teddy G coming to a kid near you.
that part, and check this out right here.
Did you hear the little girl say, "Oh, teddy bear"?
I didn't hear. Oh my goodness! I was just so nice, complimenting the establishment the way it looked. Oh my God! Thank you. That was so cool, wasn't it?
Nice.
Oh wow! Absolutely. And on to the next. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
And then she gave it right to her as soon as we came.
Oh,
We got to see him give it to one little girl.
amen. Oh my gosh! How does this make you feel?
Feels good. Look, for a guy from the streets, it feels warm and bubbly.
Amen. All right now. Absolutely. How precious is that? Oh
Oh
man.
man, that was spot on.
Okay.
And to
Mm,
just think we just got 10 more teddies out to him right before Christmas.
yes. But it's another foster care agency. So that's pretty cool. The spread the love and just knowing that there are so many, foster care agencies, but I just don't hear about them, you know. But I think this is great, how we're researching and locating. And that young lady from the latest foster care agency, Extravagant, came to the
Mhm.
Compton store. So that was cool because, yes, it's still during work hours. And it's like part of that, we're donating, time if we have to go and present them at another location, which that's fine. But it is really neat that they were just like, oh, no, we'll come to you. Absolutely. Because they have somebody on staff that could do that.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
that was a beautiful connection.
Absolutely, absolutely. Wow. Well, for Flashback Fridays, of course, it's a business podcast as well. And just knowing that there's a lot more, to the Made in Compton store besides, to come to the store and purchase this for your friend or for yourself and, for this event or that event, there's some more things that's taking place inside the Made in Compton store, and just like if you want to write a book or you do read books, and there's plenty of authors out there locally and nationally that are actually on the shelf inside the Made in Compton store now. How neat was that to talk to Dr. Briscoe?
Oh man, that was a beautiful thing. I love that interview.
Me too, absolutely. And the follow up has just been beautiful as well, too.
Mhm.
Yeah, so he did some more. That's just an example. Dr. Briscoe she's an author of The Village, The book that era. Oh my goodness. I have
It takes a village.
It Takes a Village. Oh my goodness. Dr. Briscoe has one book on the shelf thus far at the Made Compton store. And that is the book. Absolutely. And I tell you, it is
No,
amazing.
it's called Village Produce.
Village Produce. I knew we wasn't gonna get past this. We was not gonna let this podcast end without getting the proper name to her book. Absolutely, because I was looking, I was like, oh yeah, I shared the book with you. Absolutely. So with
Yeah,
that
the
in
testimony of Coretta L. Briscoe.
there you go. Absolutely. So she's listening. When she listens to this podcast, she's gonna know I passed the book to you, and you are now reading the book. Yay! Absolutely, I tell you, that's right. So that part right there. And now, with that in mind, just going forward, if you would like to have your book posted in the front of the store, if you want a poster made, contact the Beta Counter store. Absolutely. And let's see if I can run the telephone number down here to the Beta Counter store as well. Well, Boom, you want to share something before we conclude this new podcast?
Yeah, I want to share the story of why I named it the Made in Compton store. It was
Sure.
because of my good friend, well, good friend now, but he was a stranger when we had this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It was Vinny. He was shooting a video, I mean a movie in Kelly Park, and I was riding by in my van, and I stopped, and I
Mm-hmm.
seen it was some white guys with some camera equipment. So I said, okay, y'all want to shoot movies in Compton? See if y'all want to support Compton. So I got out and I showed him some T-shirts, and he was like, "Man, I don't want that crap made in China." And at the time, I was calling the store the Urban Hustle Wear store, and
Mm-hmm.
he said when he said he didn't want the crap from China, I said, "No, man, this stuff is made in Compton." And he was like, "You bullshit me, ain't nothing made in Compton." I said, "Yeah, this stuff made in Compton." And he was like, "Oh man, mate, I'll buy one then from you." So
Oh,
then he bought two T-shirts, and that sparked our friendship, and we've been friends ever since. And that was over 10 years ago. He
wow.
shot over two music videos for me, and he's
Mm-hmm.
still been in touch with me. And
No.
one of the guys that was filming with him, Harrison Crabb, he committed suicide.
Oh,
And
wow.
me and him was in touch while I was waiting to get one of the videos back. And
Mm-hmm.
I called Harrison one day and he didn't answer.
Mm.
And then I called V, and V answered, and he was like, "Man, Harrison committed suicide, man." And then
Oh,
we was broke up about it. And he was
exactly.
like, "Man, I swear if I'd have left him out there with y'all, he would have been happy, because that's the happiest I ever seen him." And
Oh,
I was like, "Man, I wish y'all would have left him out here with us."
wow. Oh man, what year was that?
That was 2008.
Wow. Mm.
So wow, you just made me calculate it. Me and V, we done been friends almost 20 years, 17 years now.
Time go by fast. Two.
Oh man.
Mm.
And he been
Absolutely.
inviting me to come to Brisbane ever since he got back out there. And it's been like over 12 years.
Right. Mm. Wow. Because that would be something to go see. Where did he go back to? Since he wanted to stay in Compton.
Man. And they tell me it's a beautiful place, but they say the suicide rate is high over there.
Mm. Wow, that's too bad. Ooh, so you just never know. Like, wow. So that's why, it's just something about supporting people and really listening to them. What do they have to say? And it's another thing to read what they have to say. Listen to their music. What do they want to say? And sometimes, like they say, you build moments, and those moments become, the past and everything. But and how enriched and how impactful could they have been? Sometimes, when you just take a little bit more time to listen more actively. You know, you just never know.
Man, for real.
Well, this has definitely been a deep flashback Fridays, and to end with on another happier note on this first flashback Friday podcast. Bone, you want to share a fun story about?
Yeah. Well, like the same story, but just to elaborate a little bit more on it, I
Hmm.
made a song about Harrison, and made a song about going to Brisbane and
Hmm.
chilling with Big V. Because I mean, the guy, he like really impacted me. He was a cool dude. You know, I told him he reminded me of the white guy from Malibu's Once Wanted, and he used to really chuckle off of that. He's like, man, he said, man, I really want to be from Compton, man. I'm not like really like a wannabe. I like y'all culture. I like y'all style. I like y'all music. I like everything about Compton. And it
Wow.
was like me and him bonded after we shot the video because I had paid for him to stay in Crystal Park for like a week
Uh huh.
because the investor that was doing the movie had booked on him and had dropped the project in mid stride and had
Oh.
left him out there with their equipment.
Mm.
So I paid for their room so they could gather themselves. And then
Mm.
after a week, they had got some money wired and they ended up going back home. And
Mm.
then they ended up finishing the movie on their own. V
Mm.
had built the computer that can handle all the gigabytes and
Mm-hmm.
uploaded the movie into the computer, and then they go in ahead and they edit it, and then they had put the movie out. But I don't know how it did. But they finally finished that project. They completed it.
Not
Harrison wasn't around to see its completion, but he got his credits.
got you. Absolutely. Wow. That's phenomenal. Like they said, just man, just never know what is some things that you just remember so precious and so it still can bring a smile across your face, you know. And just like uh Big V, he sent you a t-shirt recently because you did a podcast with him.
Yeah, and the T-shirt got Harrison Crab on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty neat. Absolutely.
Man, we love you, Harrison.
Absolutely. I didn't get a chance to meet him, but the stories that I hear and to listen to you all when you were on his V's podcast was really, really nice. Absolutely. Wow. So, well, until next time, this has been a Flashback Friday, and we have Flashback Fridays coming forth. This just happened to be the first one. Absolutely. And if you have a request for a video to that you really enjoyed, maybe it was a Teddy G video, maybe it was you, the customer, that did a video for you, and you like to have it showcased on the Flashback Fridays because it's over 3,000 videos there. So let us know. Absolutely. Just that would be so cool. All right, you all. Until next time, have a great, great time.
Peace.